bout number 4 here with Arnel Lubisi versus Themba Ntuli. And coming back in our former commentating between the fights, bout number 1, discussing boxing boots and kit. We see Ntuli here with tackies on, Adidas tackies on. I mean, that's not the right thing. I mean, that's not the right thing. This is going to be a... Oh, yeah. Okay, now this is what I was saying about experience and a guy that doesn't know what he came to do. But this is what we saw with Etienne's fight last week. And Etienne was getting frustrated, hitting him back, and then eventually his opponent bit him. I mean, look at Ntuli's style here. I don't even know what he's doing. There's no style. There's absolutely nothing.
It looks very undernourished, you know, like he never got enough time to recover from... We've
got another punch behind the head. We've got another slip. Lubisi should just sit now behind his jab with his hands up. Let Ntuli kill himself with his energy and meet him again in the 3rd and 4th round. He could stop the fight.
After round 2, this fight is going to be completely different outcome, you know.
Just a bit of an
yeah, the jab's already starting to work now. Now he's going to start getting tired.
Ntuli's coach is sitting in the crowd.
Definitely, I see him. Actually, all 3 of them are sitting in the crowd.
Yeah.
And
I mean, there are chairs in the corner.
Yeah.
Do they want a bit of view?
I don't know.
Probably.
Get a bit of view. I'm not sure, but I think Lubisi is a better fighter, more composed, very relaxed, working his jab beautifully, very balanced, and I think he's gonna walk away with a win tonight. You know.
I see a lady shouting from his corner now at the back there. She's starting to shout. Who is that woman?
I think
Has she boxed? Has she done anything spectacular? Has she ever?
Rugby tackle.
That's what we were telling you about the techies. Those heels are too high. When you try and slide to the side, it's going to cause you to slip over and twist your ankle.
I don't know if you can see it on the camera, ladies and gentlemen. The woman from Ntuli's corner is now on the opposite side of the ring.
Yeah,
at the back there,
in
the crowd, in the audience, with her gloves on, screaming. I've never seen her box in my life before.
Involved in boxing.
We know, exactly, involved in boxing. And how can you have a woman like that tell you how to throw a punch if she's never thrown a punch herself?
Exactly.
Thing is, let's look at female boxers.
She is right in the middle.
Header. What do you think about Header? Header the shredder.
No, Header's very dangerous.
I mean, I've sparred with her. She's hurt me with a couple of her punches.
So have I, and I was at amateurs, and I didn't like being in the ring with her.
Yeah, no, Header's very talented. I wouldn't mind her telling me what to do from the boxing corner. Definitely.
Heather gave me some advice the other day while fighting a southpaw, and that was on point. Heather's a beast. Like, Heather's on fire. I think there's a lot of professional fighters who should give a run for the money, not just a run for the money, should knock them out. As you can see, the shoelaces are coming loose now, and that could cause guys to fall over. And
that's a big problem. I don't know why BSA doesn't sanction this stuff.
Exactly.
Why does BSA not? No, you know what annoys me? Why does BSA not speak to the trainers and say, okay, this is this boxer, so and so. Do they have gear? Do they have kit? Do they have gum guards? Do they have everything? And maybe BSA could get on board with title and sponsor these fighters stuff.
Why isn't BSA bringing size 5, size 6, size 7, size 8 boots, 5 of each to these events, just in case?
Thank you. That is the questions we're supposed to be asking.
His corner did not even notice his shoelaces are loose, and the referee, very poor job.
I actually feel sitting from commentary going to tell them because I can see him.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just embarrassing.
I think you should quickly go. Go and tell the ref that his shoelace. It looks like they're telling him now. I think Simon's telling him now. Yeah, Simon's telling him now that your shoelace. Simon was telling the ref now that your shoelace was loose, and he went over. You can't do this in a fight.
They just pick it up.
But
the referee sees that the corner
not the point. The point is you cannot have this in a fight. It shouldn't happen. It should not be. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't have. It shouldn't have shoes on. You shouldn't have shoes on.
ESPN or SuperSport.
He should not have shoes on. End of discussion. If he doesn't have boxing boots, why sanction the fight?
Definitely.
If you can't organize sponsors or BSA give him boots, then it is what it is. Then there's no fight. I mean, he could slip wrong, break his ankle. He could slip wrong, fall into a punch, and he could fall into a coma. Just because of those shoes.
Exactly.
You don't understand what's going on here right now. This is very dangerous.
Heads can collide while falling together like that, you know. And you can see Ntuli smothers the punches when he rushes in.
Can I be honest? Both guys have their name both guys have their names on their boxing trunks, but yet he doesn't have the boxing boots. His name is on the boxing trunks, but not the boots. There are no boxing boots.
Definitely, yeah. Doesn't make sense to me also.
Oh, a bit of wildness there from Lubisi.
And he landed a good
Straight right there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, going back into what you were saying there, Hayden, you can afford to put his name on trunks. Look, that's cheap sublimation printing at the end of the day, which is going to cost you about 40, 50 bucks. Boots aren't that cheap, you know. So I can stick up for him a bit there. But the point is, why is BSA sanctioning this if a boxer does not have a full kit on? End of discussion. That is how it should be. Hurt him there.
Right hand right there.
Hurt him again.
One.
Yeah, definitely hurt him.
Right now.
This is where
Ntuli is in trouble.
this
He's
is where
holding
you
on for
see
dear life.
this is where you see the amateurs, not you. Do you see what do you see what Ntuli did there? He lifted his hands. This is where you use the leverage to the body.
Exactly.
He hurt him. That body was wide open for a couple of shots.
Exactly.
This is where you hit the body, let the hands come back down, then you go for a knockout punch.
Oh shit! I think that towel was thrown in a bit early. I think he had what?
Now we look. There we go. Now we're looking at back. Now we're looking at.
PSA is allowing this.
This is.
They're thrown in the towel already.
They threw in the towel. The ref, his trainer jumped into the corner. Then they pull the towel back out. And
There's
he
no
came back out
system
like
here.
someone
There's
else
no
did.
system here.
I think
That was so
Wow.
unprofessional.
Archie picked that up immediately. Says, "No, you can't take the towel back.
Oh my
You can't do that in front of the crowd and
That is
expect to
bad.
take the towel back."
That is bad. And that is the person who Ash pointed out, who we've never seen in a boxing arena before, or in a boxing corner, or box amateur or professionally before. So I am at a loss for words right now. There's nothing I have to say. As like I'm not even surprised for what she did because she doesn't even know that's illegal. I think.
Oh, look at.
Okay, now they're asking him to stand. Firstly, when your boxer's disorientated, you never ask him to stand like that. Let him sit.
And
Get
ice
the
here,
doctor.
there's no ice.
There we go. Get the doctor involved and let's check him out. You know, they're asking him to stand and sit and stand and sit. That is a blood shoot.
So
You
Ash,
know.
tell me, how does a guy like that get a training license?
Ask BSA. Let's find BSA and ask them. I have to fully agree with you.
You know what happened?
BSA, Hayden, like I was saying to you the other day, you know me, I'm a confident guy. I personally think I'm very talented, but I had to wait until the new year to get my boxing license. I mean,
Rules are rules, eh?
d-
And your bike?